Good morning. Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. I want to say thank you guys so much for being here. Good morning, Lane. Wonderful to see you, as well as everybody else who is currently watching. Good morning, Tony. Good morning to the folks who are watching me on Twitch and also on YouTube. For those of you who are watching me on Twitch, just be aware you actually have to follow the stream in order to comment. I was getting a lot of spam comments from over there on Twitch. But anyways, say hi to me. I'll say hi to you right back. Anyhow, we're here today to say some good stuff about us. I took last week off and it felt amazing. Definitely felt like I'm more caught up on my sleep than I was in the past. But anyways, we're back in the saddle today. So we're going to do what we do every morning, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to pull a card off the top of the deck. I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card, and we are going to respond out loud together. I am that affirmation. As we do this, we are rewiring the way that our brains work, and it's so important to do so because the fact is that in many cases the way that our brains work was programmed when we were really young. The first time that we ever encounter some kind of an issue, our brains, the first solution that we ever come up with, which is oftentimes a solution that is not really great for us. Good morning, Shauna. Is something that happens when we are very young, and so then we continue to use that same exact solution, even though it's not a great solution, all the way through our lives, instead of coming up with new ones. Because hey, let's face it, if it works, it works. Problem is, it never works all that well, and it's high time for new solutions. So let's have some fun. Let's pull a card and say that today I am enough. I am enough. I cultivate inner peace and fulfillment. So I am enough. I cultivate inner peace and fulfillment. Are you enough? You are enough. You cultivate inner peace and fulfillment. Guys, we cannot say this affirmation enough. I'm going to write it down in the comments also, and I encourage you guys to do the same thing as we affirm together today that we are enough. And that we cultivate inner peace and fulfillment. But yeah, we really can't. It really can't be said enough because, well, the world has all manner of messages for us, but one of the most common messages the world has for us is that we're not enough. And the reason that the world has this message is because it's so easy to sell somebody something, whether it's a product or an idea, if that person has an idea that they aren't enough already, if they are lacking somehow, if the only way that for them to be enough is to have a thing or to think a certain way. And so, so many of the messages that we get from our marketing, whether it be for products or for ideas, is really focused on the idea that we're not enough. And this is a trap that I found myself in for many years, not thinking that I was enough. Not no matter what I did, I never felt like I was doing enough or being enough. And yet, over the course of the years, I finally came to understand that no matter how little that I thought that I was enough, I still kept on muddling it through life. I still kept on doing life okay. And so I realized eventually that I am enough, and that I have to cultivate that inner peace. That knowing that I'm enough wasn't enough to make me feel peaceful or free. That I actually had to cultivate that peace. And the way that we cultivate that peace is by recognizing that no matter what we're going through now, and because all of us are going through something now, no matter what we're going through now, if we look back into the past, that we've survived everything that we've come through so far, that we've been enough for everything that we've come through so far, that our solutions, imperfect though they may have been enough, that we've somehow made it this far in life. And that gives us hope that we can continue to make it in life. That everything around us is not going to catastrophically fail, even though sometimes we feel like it is. And so we cultivate that inner peace by simply looking at the past and recognizing that we've always been enough in the past. And in the past, we were not as wise as we are today. In the past, we were not as experienced. In the past, we were not as intelligent. In the past, that version of us was working with fewer tools than the version of us that's here today. And so we are enough. And we've always been enough. And when we recognize that we've always been enough, we can realize that we are enough right now as well. And so we have to cultivate that inner peace. We have to grow it. We have to steward it. We have to plant it like a precious little seed, and then we have to treat that seed with care and love and give it the right environment to grow. And when we cultivate that inner peace, when we cultivate that fulfillment, it makes us immune to a lot of the messages that the world has for us. It makes us immune to the idea that, well, we have to buy something before anybody will think we're good enough, or that we have to have a certain number of friends on Facebook, or that we have to believe everything that our friends believe. The fact is that the world encourages us to conform to its own systems, and its own systems are not systems that serve us. The world systems are systems that that those are systems that make us feel like we are somehow inadequate. That we have to be just like everybody else. That we have to do what everybody else does. That we have to buy what everybody else buys. Otherwise, we're somehow not measuring up. I've said this before when this card came up, and I'll say it again, that the you are enough messages, or that the you are not enough messages from the world typically come in two forms. Men get the message that you don't earn enough, that you don't have enough, that you're not as far enough ahead in life as other people who are your age, that other people are richer, that other people have more toys, that if only you could have more toys, if only you could have more fulfillment, if only you could have more actualization, typically by buying something, then you would eventually be enough. Women get the "you are not enough" by messages through beauty magazines saying, "Well, you're not good looking enough. If only your body parts looked a different way, then you would somehow be enough. If only you were more charming or more good looking, then you would be enough." And of course, all of these things are insidious lies. We are enough inherently. We are enough for everything that we've ever faced. And for the men, I would offer this, that if you are eating today, and if you have a roof over your head today, and if you are providing for your family today, then you are enough. That it doesn't matter what you have, or how far other people are in comparison to you. It doesn't matter. And for the ladies, I offer this message: everybody has a different body. Everybody. So therefore, there is no objective standard for how bodies should look. Our bodies are the shape of what we ask them to do. And so if we are capable of doing the things that we are asking our bodies to do, then we are enough. And that our bodies are enough. And we always have the ability to make changes. However, we have to make changes from the space that we are already enough, and that the changes that we're making are changes that are taking us closer to whatever it is that whatever ideal that we have in our own heads. And it's okay to have ideals in our own heads, and it's healthy to have objectives that we haven't yet met. It is not healthy to focus on the objective. It is healthy to focus on whatever activity it takes for us to get to that objective. And so let's remember that we are enough today, and that also we are improving no matter where we are. And that as we do that, as we continue to move in the direction of the things that are most important to us, that we do so in a state of perpetual enoughness. And so let's cultivate that inner peace and fulfillment today. And when the world sends us messages about how we won't be enough until we buy something, or we look a certain way, or we think a certain thing, then we can reject those messages wholeheartedly and realize that we are enough. All right, my beautiful friends, I want to say thank you guys so much for being here. Good morning, Lane. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Shauna. Let's see here. Good morning. I know that Lauren and Nicole have popped in as well. Good morning. Good morning, Tony. Great to see you here today. Good morning, Kelly. Great to see you as well. Guys, we are all enough, and so let's cultivate that inner peace and fulfillment. All right, so I will talk to everybody tomorrow at 9 a.m. It's good to be back in the saddle. It's nice to be doing the wake-up call again. It was also nice to get a full week of sleep. Boy, did I need it. Persephone's schedule was not exactly conducive to me to me doing a 9 a.m. call. Good morning, Susan. Wonderful to see you as well. But anyways, yeah, I'll be here 9 a.m. Monday through Friday this week, and into the future. And yeah, we will continue to work through these words as we continue to make to update our own internal programming. All right, guys, I will talk to everybody tomorrow at 9 a.m. Looks like Susan popped in again here at the end. Good morning, Susan. And but anyway, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow at 9 a.m. We'll come back with another one of these affirmations. Until then, I love you. I care about you. I appreciate you. I believe in you. And I know that you're enough. And we'll talk to y'all tomorrow at 9. Until then, aloha from paradise.